Hey guys, welcome to the Brick Brethren channel. My name's Hunter, and today I'm going to be reviewing the X-Men X-Jet. Something important to know about this set is that it's going for $85, which is a high price, and this only has 359 pieces. That being said, in my review, I want to show you why this might be a good purchase for you, or why this might be a bad purchase for you. Looking at the front side of the box, you'll see the X-Men 97 logo on the right corner, and they've made this X-Jet look as if it's flying and they're going after Magneto. Nothing too crazy on the side of the box besides the Lego and Marvel logo. And on the back side of the box, you'll find the X-Men fighting Magneto while he's lifting up this box with these red bombs or something like that. Now looking at the X-Jet, you'll see that Lego made this really sleek, and I feel like this looks great just like a plane would, or for instance the X-Jet, and I love that it's just smooth and overall looks as what it would look like on the TV show. Looking at the other side of the X-Jet, it'll look the exact same as the other side that I just showed you. There's nothing different about it. On the back side, you'll find the engines, and you'll also see the ends of those missiles that you can actually fire. One thing that I feel like Lego could fix is just how long these missiles are. In previous sets and this set, they're just too long and it's really not as accurate as it could be. In the front cockpit, you'll see a display screen, and you'll also see the seats for where the Lego minifigures can sit. The back is super similar to the front cockpit. You'll see a display screen too, and you'll see the seats for where those minifigs can sit. As shown in the box art, Magneto was fighting for these boxes, but something fun you can do with these is actually put them in the back of the X-Jet, secure them, and keep them away from Magneto. Here's an up-close view of what these playability features look like on this set. I also wanted to give you guys a view of what the minifigures look like in the cockpits. Wow, don't they look so heroic? And in the back, you can put Rogue in her own cockpit. Seems pretty lonely. Now going over the minifigures, I wanted to start with Wolverine. One thing I did notice about Wolverine is the yellow on his legs is not the same shade of yellow as the yellow on his torso. There is printing on the backside, but nothing too insane. Wolverine does have two different facial expressions, one with the white eyes so it works with his helmet, and then you have him smirking on the other side. This past year, Lego came out with a Marvel CMF series and Wolverine was included in that. So I wanted to do a comparison of which Wolverine looks better. One thing that sets these two apart is the arm printing. And the arm printing on the right Wolverine, which is the CMF series, is so much better, and the dual molded legs are great. Like I said, the dual molded legs really make a difference, and the CMF series Wolverine is looking great with those legs. One thing that was cool about the CMF Wolverine is he came with a hairpiece, and the X-Jet did not come with a hairpiece. Overall, CMF wins. Cyclops was the main minifigure from this set that I was excited for, and let's just say I'm pretty disappointed. The reason why I say this is because when you look at the box, you'll find that his skin tone is tan, and in person it looks white as paper. The backside of Cyclops looks really good, but I feel like the printing on the top is what makes it look nice, but the lack of printing on the legs makes this minifigure feel incomplete. Cyclops comes with two different facial expressions. He comes with a serious face and also a smiley face. Rogue honestly doesn't look that bad, but something that I was a little thrown off with this minifigure was the coloring of the green. If you look at her legs, it's a different shade compared to the torso. She does have printing on the backside of her torso, but on the leg you'll find no printing. She also comes with two different facial expressions, a serious one and more of a smiley one on the backside, which honestly I love when they do this. And finally, Magneto would probably be my least favorite minifigure out of this set. The reason why I say this is because I don't love the printing of his cape on the top part of his torso. It just looks really weird. When looking at the backside of him, under his cape he actually does have some printing, none on the legs but on the back of his torso. Magneto also comes with two different facial expressions, one where he's super angry and looks frustrated, and then you also have his sly smirk. Magneto also does come with this little accessory that he can step on. I think it's supposed to be some metal disc. Here's what he looks like when he's stepping on this metal disc. Now I want to go over the pros and cons of this set. Now the first pro I'd have to say is definitely the X-Jet. This was honestly the best part because I first off thought it was going to be just the minifigures that sold me on this set, but really after building this, I just love all the play features on it. I love that you can actually put all four of the minifigures in here. I love the coloring, and I also love how accurate it is to the cartoon. So overall, Lego designed this pretty well, and I'd have to say this is the best part of the set. And finally, let's go over the cons of this set. And you're probably asking me, why is there only one pro? Well, unfortunately, I only see one pro in this set, and there's multiple negatives. And that's just the thing about Lego sets. You'll get a set that you'll love, and you also get a set that was just not as great as you wanted it to be. And let's go over those. Starting off with the minifigures, I'd have to say that for being an $85 set and only being 359 pieces, this should have at least included 5 to 6 minifigs. 4 is just very underwhelming. I'd also have to say the quality of these minifigures are just so bad. The coloring is so bad compared to the CMF series. I mean, I was just expecting way better. You'll look at the coloring of Cyclops' face, it just looks pale white. And when you look at the box, it looks like he has more coloring to his skin tone. I also don't love that there's no dual molded legs or any arm prints. $85 is a lot, and I'm expecting top tier quality when I'm spending more for the set when there's really not a lot of pieces to it. The second con of this set is definitely the pricing. So you're asking for $85 and this only has 359 pieces and 4 minifigs. In a really reasonable market, I'd say this is only $45 at most. I got this set on a deal for $57 and I still feel like I overpaid for this set. Overall, I know that Lego fans are huge on certain themes and certain characters, but I just don't think you should waste your money on this set if you're a huge fan of X-Men. I feel like there's better Lego products that have X-Men characters included. This is just not worth the price that they're asking for. And finally, I'd have to say the third con of this set would have to be Lego. Now, I'm not going to ever talk bad about Lego. I'm not going to ever switch to a different company. Lego is top tier and they're always going to be the GOAT when it comes to these types of products. But the reason why I say this is because you're asking $85 for a set that's not even near worth that amount of money. And I understand that pricing is going to go up and we've had inflation in the past. But with this type of set, at most, it should have only been $45 to $55. And I just feel like Lego, you're trying to squeeze as much money out of our pockets because you know there's fans who will buy the set no matter the price. But there's also some fans who would love to have this set, but they can't afford it. We have to pay for other things that are a little bit cheaper, like a battle pack from Star Wars or, you know, just a smaller set. And I feel like you'd have more success with sales, especially with this type of set, if you were to put it at a reasonable price. And I understand that adults are a huge part of buying your products, but also just look for the kids in this. I mean, X-Men 97 isn't just aimed for adults, it's also for children. And I feel like not every child's going to be able to have $85 to go buy this set. And that's kind of unfair in my opinion. And if you were to ask me what I'd rate this set out of 10, I'd have to give it a 4.5 out of 10. That's probably one of my lowest rankings. But there's a lot of great things that come to this set. I mean, I love the build itself, and I still do love the minifigures. But the pricing is really what knocks it down, and the quality of the minifigures is what knocks this rating of mine down to 4.5. But other than that, this is a great set. I would recommend this to anybody who's still an X-Men fan, but I'd probably try to look for it as a used set instead of buying it brand new, just because $85 is ridiculous in my opinion. Before I end this video, I just want to say thanks again for watching this review, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for more Lego content. Thanks guys!